In our previous video or in our previous case, we learned how to execute the available method from a class. Without using any condition, we can run only the declared methods. If a class contains some n number of methods, yes, we can able to run it. In our current case, we can discuss about one more case. In this case, how to execute static block in a class using reflection. So the static block can be able to run in the first approach. Suppose if we can create an object for the class, yes, we can run the static block. The second approach, the execution of any static variable or static method. Before executing itself, first they will run the static block. But in this use case, in this case 4, without creation of object and without involvement of any static variable or static method, we should run static block. So how we can able to run this particular static block means by using reflection, yes, we can able to achieve. So for that purpose, again we'll open our project and minimize our console and create a package called reflection 4. Reflection 4. Again copy the same class sample within here, and currently it has contains n number of methods. Of course we can reduce the method name or keep the same method name, that's your wish. And again we can write a static block, and within the static block we will try to call all the methods. But when I'm trying to call these methods, it gives compilation error. The reason, within the static block we can't able to access instance methods directly. In order to access, we should create an object. Instead of creating the object, better we can make everything as a static. Every method we can make it as a static. Yes, now we can call all the methods here. Display1, display2. The similar way we can call display3, 4, 5. Yes, we can call one by one method. And we can change the name also, method name. This is 3, this is 4, this is 5. Sorry, this is 3, 4, 5. We can change method by method. This is 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, the 10 methods we have called. So now we supposed to run this particular static block. So the condition called here, you no need to create an object for sample class, and you no need to access any static method without using any one of the members of the class, and without creation of object, we have to run static block. In order to run the static block, we need to create a sample demo class name. This class contains main method, and we can write one static method here. Execute static block from class. Every method body should contain try catch block to handle the exception. So we should call this method here. So now, in order to run the static block from a class without creation of object and without executing any static variable or static method. So how we can able to do means class dot for name. We need to provide complete package name. We should provide complete package name with the class name. We should provide package name dot the class name is sample. So as soon as if we can execute this kind of representation class dot for name, it executes only the static block which is available in a sample class. The previous is a package and this last one is a class. So this particular class dot for name, it always executes the static block which is available in our source file. In our case, it is a sample. As soon as if we can execute, it executes the complete static block. See, the whole output is executing. This static block in turn contains all method calls from the same class. So that's the reason this static block executes display 1 to display 10. All methods it is executing. So again we can able to get the result. So as per this case, how we can able to execute a static block in a class using reflection. In a class using reflection by using class dot for name and provide the complete package name with the class name. Whichever the static block is available in the corresponding class, it will execute by using class dot for name representation.